This is an old chicken coop that was on the back side of the barn, and the windows were falling out of it. The walls are really tough shape. And we started cleaning out the inside. Still had shavings in there from chickens and a bunch of other stuff we had stored in there. And then once we did that, we could see that the floor was also a real mess. There was all kinds of dry rot in the frame. So looks like the only thing we'll be able to salvage out of this would be the roof. So I built some staging out of 2x6s, kind of lashed to some logs, pine logs from the woods, to hold the roof up out of the way while we demolish the rest of the structure. I think it took about 3 or 4 weekends to tear out the walls and the frame, the floor. Somebody had decided to put a horse or a cow in here or something, and all of the urine and the feces from the animals completely destroyed the floor and most of the frame. I think I made about 4 or 5 trips to the dump. And we replaced the frame with some pressure treated timbers that should last a good long time. I also had to jack up the middle of the roof. I built this structure out of 2x4s and a couple of bottle jacks to raise things back up into place. I put in a 2x6 frame to hold the floor. I put down 2x10s for the actual flooring, so it's going to be a nice solid floor. This doubled up 2x6, 14 feet long, was pretty heavy, and I was all by myself, but I managed to get it up in there with some pulleys and some rope, clamp it into place. I think framing is some of the most satisfying work that I do. I'm not sure if I had to do it for a living if I'd enjoy it as much, but I do like framing. Got a real nice view out the back here. Kind of seems like a shame to close it in because it looks so nice. But finally put up some 1/2-inch sheathing. And finally got it closed in enough I was able to move some of the tools in there and make a couple of doors, one on each side. And turn my attention to the outside. Really like these cedar shakes. You just put a board across the bottom and a line across the top and just start lining them up. Get those secured and then move the board up. Put down your next course and just keep moving right up the wall. So we managed to get this old chicken coop refurbished into a nice workshop space, good for another 100 years.